Hi, folks. This is Oz Live checking in from Druid Hill Park. Baltimore is a fascinating city in that it has a park system that's just pretty incredible. There's just parks everywhere, and I'm out at one of the major parks. This is called Druid Hill Park. It's nestled in the middle of neighborhoods. The neighborhoods ring the park. All along the edges of the park is neighborhoods, and it's quite a huge park. It's acres and acres of landscape land with every manner of things to do, like playing basketball, playing soccer, tennis. Everything is here. There's a bunch of people playing basketball over there. And it's got these beautiful trees, these beautiful flowering trees, and I'm about to walk into one here. I'm going to get close to it. They're everywhere. They're pink flowers. I suppose they fall off. It's early spring, so they are everywhere right now. I'll give you a sense of how they look by turning this around. So this is these are the trees. These trees are everywhere, and that's just a good look at it. And there's a huge lake in the middle of this pond. I think this lake was probably somehow was part of the water system. I think this was a created lake. It's a part of the water system. But yeah, and this is a walk along the lake. Now they're doing a lot of construction out here. Every single park, every major park in Baltimore seems to be under construction, and they're doing a lot of work. And this one is no different. There's lots of people out here having fun, people with family, picnicking, and that sort of thing. And it's probably around 7 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun is just about to set, and there's just major construction out here on this lake. I think they're putting in some kind of an amphitheater or a stage. They seem to be building a stage over there. They're doing a lot of work at the edge of that lake, and I think they have a picture somewhere of what it's supposed to look like, but I don't know if you can see that. But let me see if I could go up here. Yeah, that's a much better look. There it is. The construction is over there in that area, and it's ringed by these apartment complex. Now they were all old and kind of decrepit, but what they're starting to do is they're starting to gentrify this neighborhood, this area, because it's a beautiful old part of Baltimore. And so when you turn any street down off this park, there's these glorious old houses that's everywhere. There's a good shot of the sun. I don't know if you can see it there, but the sun is setting. And yeah, so there's more of these beautiful trees that's everywhere along the park. And yeah, Baltimore is just there's just parks everywhere. Everywhere you turn, in every direction there's parks. And the thing about Baltimore is it's hilly. It's really hilly. So these things, a lot of these neighborhoods are perched on hills overlooking the small valley and stuff like that. It's just Baltimore. I'm finding out as I travel around Baltimore that it is just a gorgeous city. They just have some really, really beautiful neighborhoods just everywhere. And unfortunately, the only thing we seem to see that's Baltimore related is the crime. but there's this very tiny percentage of the black population that's into crime. Why they can't just fix that is beyond me, because it's easily fixable. We're going all over the world telling people we can fix your problem. We know we're the superpower, but we're saying we can't fix, like a crime problem in neighborhoods. That's not realistic. So, because we're the only superpower that's left in the world. So, and we could generally fix whatever we want to fix. That's just the way that goes. And this is just another beautiful look. There's a lot of construction stuff, like right at the edge of the park, because they're doing a lot of, at the edge of the lake, because they're doing quite a bit of fixing up and stuff. And when this is all done, it's gonna be incredible. There's people out here playing music. There's lots of family and stuff like that. There's a better shot at the construction area right over there along the edge of the lake, right there. And I just thought I'd come out here and shoot a little bit to give you guys a sense of one of Baltimore's crown jewel, Druid Hill Park. And this area is being gentrified in a big, big way. There's serious gentrification going on. And yeah. And as you can see, there's people playing soccer over there. There's baseball over there. There's just people everywhere doing all manner of things. Yeah, so I thought I'd introduce Druid Hill Park to you guys. There's this beautiful little building that they have in front of us. You'll see it as we get closer. There is the another shot of those trees again going down. Yeah. So families are starting to pack up and head on home. And I gotta show you guys this freaking little house here. It's awesome. There it is right there in front of us. And yeah, so it's really cool. Yeah, so that's the Latrobe Pavilion is what it's called right there. Latrobe Pavilion. Right up there. Latrobe Pavilion, it's a really cute building. So, yeah, that's kind of what's up. And as you can see over there, you can see there's people over there playing soccer and baseball in that area over there. So, but in any event, I just thought I'd show you guys this little area. And yeah, that's what's happening. That is what is happening. There's little areas to sit down here, right there. Seating. So you can come out here and chill. That sort of thing. You could see, I don't know if you could see the sun right there. It's pretty much setting. It's pretty much gone. But what's amazing is there's no like, that's what kills me about these places. There's no like bathroom where you could go and like take a whiz or whatever. I don't know what people do or how they do that, but yeah, there's no place to just, I mean, it's a proper park, but they gotta get the bathroom situation fixed. Because that is just really weird. And there's cars and people, all manner of different things going on here. I'm going to stay out of the way. And there's different sections of the park. And I'll go down to this sign so you guys we can see. There's lots going on. This is going to be, it is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous park. Always has been. The zoo is also out here in this area as well. The main zoo, that sort of thing. And let's go up to the sign and we can get a sense of what's in this area of the park, because there are many different sections. There's even a golf course somewhere in this park. So yeah, there we go. So you can see the what is in this section, and it kind of gives you what direction everything is in. You go this way or that way or whatever. So that's a sense of it. And some more of a panoramic view of the park. There we go. Awesome. Awesome, cool. And what's over there? It looked like a kid's play area over in that area over there. And there's another sign. We'll go over there and get a little closer and see what is over there. It looked like some fallen tree that they kind of made into some sculpture. They didn't make it into the sculpture, but there's just a fallen tree sitting on the so we have to go and see what this is. And yeah, I'll go over here and see what this is. It's designed something. Let's see. You can see the border around it. It goes around, goes around. It's a circular, so it goes around. And we'll go in here and see what it is. It's basically a lot of dead trees, kind of chopped up, with one piece that's not chopped up. It's just laying there. I don't know what the idea is. Maybe they'll have some explanation as to what this is, but let's see. That's another, and look like a kids area over there. Yeah, see, it's just this whole area. There's a dead tree laying down with pieces just cut and placed in different areas. This looked like it could be a seating area they were trying to do here. I don't know. You can easily sit on it even if it wasn't designed for that. Wait a minute, there's something maybe on this wall. Let's see what it is. There it is. It doesn't explain anything. It gives you a sense of, I guess, how you determine the age of a tree. With the rings is usually how you do it. Different rings. Rings. And so it gives you, it has different events that happen during each ring, or each year of the tree, the life of the tree, basically. So 1829, the first public school, blah blah blah. I can't see any. Washington Monument completed in 1829. So there we go, the Washington Monument. That's where I hang out all the time. So here it tells us the Washington Monument was completed in 1829. And all these rings, Baltimore City Police Department was established in 1830 or 38 or whatever. It's hard to read it. They really should put a new one of these up, because it's not legible anymore, because it's weathered. You can see water has gotten in and kind of eaten away, so you can't read it. And this is a tree without anything on it, and it gives you a sense of the rings. The rings in a tree, if I'm remembering correctly, kind of determine the age of the tree. And there are very distinct rings you could see, starting from the center and then coming all the way out, all these different rings. And I don't know if one ring is a year, another ring is another year. I don't know how that works, but that's kind of the basic concept. And then they have a little covered area here, just small, tiny covered area right here. there. I made it to it. And you can see the kids playing baseball down there. Over there. And there's some kids playing soccer over here somewhere. And more soccer fields. No, more baseball fields down there. So there's a couple baseball fields, a soccer field. Yeah, so, and it looks like there is a, it looks like there's a bathroom down here. So I'm gonna go and see if it's open. The one by the basketball court is locked, which is interesting. I don't know why they would do that. But there's a lot of kids out here, so I would think, by the baseball area, so I would think this thing is going to be open. Otherwise, these kids would just be whipping it out and going to the bathroom wherever they are. So, I'm going to see if this bathroom over here, what looks like a bathroom facility, I'll see if that is open. And oh my God, there's a cemetery. This is classic Baltimore. There's a cemetery here. There's a cemetery right in the middle of the park. Wouldn't you know we would run into a cemetery in Baltimore? That makes perfect sense. And we'll get a little closer to it. The cemetery is right there. There's just cemeteries everywhere in this town. It's just amazing. And we'll get closer to it to get a look at it, see the size of it and stuff like that. I guess these trees are gonna start getting their leaves back anytime soon. There it is. There's the cemetery. Everywhere you go in Baltimore, there's a cemetery. There's the cemetery. I'm sure you could see through to get a look at the cemetery. There. I'll try to put it up high above the fence so you can get a sense of it. Hopefully you're getting a sense of the cemetery. So that's just a little cemetery, just in the middle of the park. I'm walking around, and oh, there's a cemetery. Oh my God. So, anywho,